Have you ever heard of that story of the manager of a grocery store placed the baby diapers as far as possible from the coffee? He noticed that the parents that buy baby diapers are more likely to buy coffee as well. So he placed them as far as possible from each other so that the parents that need baby diapers will get across the whole store to get coffee. So as you might think that this guy or this manager is a genius. But in the end, this manager just used or analyzed his customers' data and got advantage from it. Hello Internet, and welcome to the PodTech Talk, where we break down the technology that is making your lives better. I am Mehdi, your host in today's episode, and today I want to talk about data. So some might call data as the oil of the 21st century or the new currency in the realm. And in today's episode, we'll get through that and discuss about its importance and its use in our society, and not only in the industry, but also for you and me. So further in this episode, we'll get an amazing guest, Abdelkarim Mahmoud, which is the current CTO of Dash, a business intelligence lab. He will get us more information and get us the idea behind Algerian organizations that are using data and that are using it to get more benefits. So from companies like Amazon, Airbnb, Uber, or even Netflix to the grocery store of your neighborhood, companies are getting more and more data from their customers. It could be data like what you bought, like milk or eggs, or you have watched a Friends show on Netflix. Through time, these companies will get a lot of records of this kind of data. So now, why are these companies keeping all this data or your data that you bought some milk or eggs? Is it just to keep track of your sales? So some companies might think that, but other companies get advantages of those data to get information from those data and take business decisions. So now you have to understand the difference between data and information. So let me give you a quick example. So let's say, for example, that I watched Friends show. This is a data, but the information from that what we can get from this data is that I love sitcoms and I love comedy shows. So if you were the business manager at Netflix, you wouldn't care if I watched Friends show or if I watched How I Met Your Mother or other sitcoms. What you would care about is that more and more people are watching this kind of series, show, or movies. So that you will use that information to take decisions about your business. So for example, if more and more people are watching sitcoms and comedy shows, you would maybe add more content of that kind and propose more of that content. So now you might have understand that the main goal is to get information from data, to extract meaningful information from the data that you get from your customers. So now it's not that straightforward, as the 25 years ago, companies were employing statisticians to do the work of extracting meaningful information from data. But now with the growth of the data, the large amount of data, and the improvement of technologies, now companies are using more improved and technology-based solutions. New methods are employed under the name business intelligence. So business intelligence, it is the process of analyzing and reporting business data. It's a whole system that will extract data from various sources, analyze it, and report it through dashboards so that the business managers will take the right decisions. So the main difference now between the business intelligence and the statisticians is that business intelligence systems works in real time. So for example, if now I watched the Friends show on Netflix or something, it will directly appear on their dashboard that more and more people, like one person among I would say billions or millions of watchers on Netflix, that the TV show have one plus on their counter. So now to get more information about business intelligence, we'll have our guest Abdelkarim Mahmoud that will give us more information about it and its status in Algeria and Algerian business. Hello Abdelkarim and welcome to Deshell School, welcome to Algerian Black Pearl and welcome to the PodTech Talk. Thank you for being here with us. So how are you Abdelkarim?
Thank you very much Mehdi, thank you for having me. It's really good to be here.
Alright, so can you give us an introduction about yourself? Can we know about you, what you are and what you are doing right now?
Sure, so I'm Abdelkarim, I'm a Microsoft certified business intelligence consultant. I'm the founder and CTO of Dash. At Dash, we help companies increase their profitability and efficiency and competitive edge through data solutions. So we are a business intelligence lab. What we do basically, let me just define business intelligence very simply for our audience. Business intelligence is the art and practice of collecting, storing, and presenting data in a way that it drives business decisions so that the right people at the right time have the right information to make the best decisions possible at the time.
Okay, so when we hear about now business intelligence, it's a bit of buzzword now. Not all Algerians or not all the society knows about business intelligence. So when you get to a company, for example, how do you not force them, I would say, but convince them about a business intelligence solution and convince them about the importance of data in their business? And not even for businesses, I would like to have your thoughts about individuals like me and you like individuals. What are their needs with data today?
Okay, that's a complex question, so let's split it up in a few parts.
Okay.
First of all, about the buzzword thing, that's true. Business intelligence is really a buzzword, and this happens a lot in IT, where they take something that we are already doing, create a better technology for it, change the name to market it better. So you have machine learning, which is basically statistics with new technology. You see the idea? So business intelligence has always existed. Like I know friends who are working for production companies in Algeria who were doing this from 2008. I mean, even with Excel and simple tools, the technology is a lot better right now. So the technology has changed, but the principles are always there, and there are just new buzzwords. Now, how do we convince companies that they should do business intelligence? They're probably, like I said, already having some sort of information within the company to make decisions. Usually, this is the case. Basically, what do you get out of business intelligence are direct business results. It's not just visualizing and analyzing data just for data. Usually, you have business objectives.
So you convince them with the incomes, that's it.
Exactly. So you want to be more profitable.
Right.
You want to be more efficient in your processes. Gartner research says that businesses who adopt business intelligence experience a reduction in 40% of the cost of operations. So whatever a business intelligence solution costs, that's definitely a lot less than 40% of your operating costs, you see. So business intelligence is just a tool. It drives whatever business objectives you have, and we usually prototype a solution for what they are trying to achieve. So if a company, let's say, trying to get employees more engaged and be less absent, we create a prototype solution for that particular problem, a prototype that we show to them. Once they see and we explain to them how they use that to solve that particular problem, we get the buy-in from them and we start working on the project.
So at the end, yeah, there is a lot of misunderstanding about technology in general. People see technology as a famous and big thing. At the end, it's just a tool to make our lives better at the end.
Absolutely.
So in general, I would say that business intelligence is just a technology or a tool that will make you will see your business like from the upper side, I would say.
Exactly.
Like you have a bright side.
View.
Yeah, you have a bright side about your business.
Definitely.
So, Abdelkarim, you have Since when you started being in business intelligence world in Algeria here? I know you have a lot of information about our market maybe. So could you tell me how the Algerian companies are using data today?
Okay, so I used to be basically a marketing analyst. So I used to take data from marketing campaigns, from Facebook, from surveys, from offline actions, and just get insights out of that. What kind of insight do I get from marketing is who are our customers? What's their age? What is their gender? Where are they from? What do they like? Which flavor of our products do they prefer? And where do they come from? Where do they hear about us? And what's more likely to get them to buy? Is it this kind of advertising or this kind of advertising? But over time, while we worked with our clients, their needs developed. So, Karim, you're doing this for us and it's bringing really good results. We have kind of a similar problem in HR. Can you do this for us in HR? And I say, of course, it's the same principles. So I learned the business, I learned the processes, and I apply good practices of business intelligence to that, and we have similar results. And over time, the need for other areas just grew, and that's why we knew we had to start Dash. So it's a separate business. This is not only marketing, the need is bigger than that, and this is why we are the Dash we are right now.
So at Dash, you are the CTO right now.
Exactly.
So what is your function as a CTO at Dash now?
Okay, so for me at Dash, I translate real problems to business intelligence problems. Okay. This is the role mainly of a CTO. So basically when the client comes to you, he doesn't tell you that I want you to use this algorithm for predictive analysis for fraud detection. No, he just tells you that I think my employees are not using the software in the right way and they're giving us false results. I want to figure out how. It's up to me to translate what he just said.
Their needs, yeah.
Exactly, to a technical problem so that people that work for us can translate that and create a solution for it.
Okay, so I don't know, people might think me as a software engineer, and I do a lot of freelance sometimes. I have some difficulties in developing like web development, a website for clients, for example. And the difficulty is when you come to the client and tell him, I have a solution for you. So maybe we'll talk about the first question that I asked you. Is it really difficult for the client that is aged, maybe that he have, I don't know, it's not used to new technologies? Is it difficult to convince him about implementing the solution?
Yeah.
Now, you really need to show him the results concretely, like there is here is your results and here is what you will get. That's right, yeah.
I see. That's absolutely true. I mean, there is definitely this market maturity problem that we encounter all the time. And the difficulty with business intelligence is that they don't only need to be mature enough to adopt your solution. They actually need to be mature enough to collect data in the first place.
Oh.
So a lot of the time, we find ourselves with clients having business intelligence needs, working with them on consulting on how to manage their data so that we get them to a state where they can analyze it, because sometimes data is just dirty, and if you put garbage into your business intelligence, you don't get BI, you get BS. You see the idea? So we have to get really clean data into our systems. So we often find ourselves doing consulting projects to help them.
Okay, so maybe the last question, since we haven't a lot of time. So we talked about business right now. So could you tell me briefly about the importance of BI or data for individuals, like in briefly?
Okay, yeah, definitely. If I had just 1 minute, a lot of time when you're starting a business, you have a set of assumptions. So you assume that people are going to like your product. You assume that people are like this particular way of paying for your product. People like to consume your product in this particular way, and they like these features about your product. These are not ideas or facts. These are assumptions. Data allows you to validate these assumptions or invalidate them, and tell you what would be best to do next, or at least what would be best to try, so that you drive your business to a maximum amount of value, and so that you grow at the fastest speed possible. It basically allows you to deliver the right thing to the right people.
Yeah, of course. I see right now that there is a lot of podcasters and video creators, and even people that are from home selling clothes or something. It's new here in Algeria. Maybe they could use that data to improve their business, their little business.
Yeah, and even the tools are free right now.
Yeah.
Google Analytics, Power BI, etc. Everything is for free. It's not a matter of whether you do it or not. It's a matter of how well you do it.
So, Karim, can you tell me a last word, maybe, since we have?
Last word.
Yeah, last word.
Last word. Okay, if
About
I had
data,
to deliver one message about data, is that you should only allow your opinions and thoughts to lead to experiments, not to decisions. So you should only allow your thoughts and opinions to lead to experiments, and those experiments that give you data allow you to make decisions.
Okay, so to be concrete, to follow what's here, not what's your assumption. Yeah.
Facts, not assumptions, not power, not good talk or sweet talk. Data.
Okay, so thank you for being here with us,
it's a pleasure.
Karim. Maybe that will have you as a guest in the future episodes.
Inshallah.
I love data; it's my passion. I love visualize this data and their results. So maybe I will have you in next episode, inshallah.
Hopefully.
So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching us for this episode. And catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.
Thank you very much.